welcome to my daily live stream. I'm mayohosko. Thank you so much for watching. We are back in the garage because I'm still cleaning up the table. So let's wait to see if there's anyone in chat. And I'm just glazing over some stuff that I need to put away. And one of the buildings I was thinking about since we ended the stream yesterday is stuff that I want to put into the city. Some of it is a little bit out of, well, it's a little bit broken, so I need to put some of that stuff back together. I've just had it on reserve since it got a little bit out of hand. But there are spots in my sitting that I know where I can put some stuff back into. And there's also side builds from other sets that I want to take apart that I have to think about. So we got Alexandria right now. Hoarder was here earlier. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna keep going through all this. I am feeling much better. Now it's just that I'm sneezing. I've got all the energy back inside my body. It's just that I'm sneezing a lot right now. And blowing my nose. I've got all the energy back, which is fantastic. And I need to get something I can use for recycling. Maybe I can get this shoebox. Yeah, I'll use this shoebox for recycling. So if I see spare cardboard or whatever, I can put it in there to go along with the paper bags, which are lying all around here. And if you are new to the mayohosko channel, please smash the subscribe button and smash the like button. I'm cleaning up my Lego table in the garage, and behind the table is my Lego city back there. You can see a bunch of cool stuff in there if you go watch my city update videos. And I want to put more awesome stuff into that Lego city back there, which is why I want to clean my table so that I can work on these projects to put more stuff into the city. And there's bits and pieces all over the place that I need to better organize so I can build more fun stuff for the city. Yeah, so I am glad that I've got energy back again. Yeah, and I need to remember that I misplaced this sticker sheet while I was building the Wario car. So I'm going to put that on my computer and then get the Wario car. Here's the Wario car. So I don't know what was up, but apparently I put the wrong type of stickers on there. Yeah, I know what I did. Because let me also get the King Boo car. That doesn't have its stickers on there. So somehow I need to take these stickers off and replace them with the gold. Which will be a project. So I'm going to keep that stuff together so I don't forget about that. And I need to get something to store some of those buildings in. And this is why I always have boxes lying around. I think I'll use this shoebox up here. Put some of these buildings in to the left of the camera. So I can get that off my table. I have a whole bunch of trees grouped together in a similar fashion. So perhaps if I group all this together, then I won't lose that stuff while I'm trying to put it back together. And there's a drawer underneath here that doesn't need to be there. Whoa! Yeah, and all that stuff just fell over. And there's a tree from one of the modulars. Not too good. And there's a Guardians of the Galaxy polybag thing. And there's furniture from these friend sets that came apart from some of this stuff. And since a lot of that furniture is kind of generic and might not be what I want to put inside of those buildings, I'm not afraid to rebuild the interiors of those buildings. If I think I can make something that looks better. But yeah, there's some stickers and stuff that I haven't seen in a while now. Because they've been hidden underneath this stuff. Yeah, I don't think there's too many people online right now. And I keep coming across pieces from the Daily Bugle that I didn't end up using in my rebuild of that set. Yeah, and there's some scrap stuff around here that I need to combine with some of this other stuff. Yeah, because I put some scrap stuff in there. So I'll get this out and put this away. Actually, you know what? This would be a better thing for that stuff. Exactly, lots of people are watching fireworks. Hey Billy, still cleaning up the table. Oh yes. I've been missing some pieces for trees, and here are some pieces for trees. There's some pieces for trees, and I'm gonna take this thing and put that back in the city. And yeah, I think there is a whole broken tree back here. Yeah, there's a whole broken tree that I need to put back together. I'm going to put this tree back together on this string. Yeah, so that's 3, there's 4, then 3, then 2. Okay. So I'm going to take this apart then. I'm going to use that somewhere else. And then I'm going to find a brown 1x1x5 brick. Let me go find that. Brown 1x1x5. I had a KFC bucket where I was putting some of this stuff in, as I've been finding more stuff lying around here. Let me come back up. Yeah, so you see these 1x1x5 type column bricks that I've been using for tree trunks to get nice pine trees to put back into the city. These were once in my city, but came out of the city when I was moving stuff around. Yeah, so just a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, Strickling. Yeah, I am feeling. I'm feeling way better. I have way more energy. It's just that now that my throat feels better, but because I've been blowing my nose and sneezing, is that my voice doesn't sound good. So I'm going to put this tree into the sitting. And I'm going to put it near where some of these bicycles are. Because one of my missions is to get more trees back into the city that were once there. Oh, I see where one of these trees was supposed to go. Yeah. And that goes near the police station somewhere. So I'm just going to put that over there. yeah, so yeah, so hopefully, yeah, this will probably be a half-hour stream unless we get another wave of people coming into the chat. So what do you guys want to talk about today? I'm just doing everything possible to get this table clear, which considering that I've been sick, I've been using these live streams as my main exhaustion of energy to make progress on the table. There's a loose piece of string here. I don't know why it's there. That can go away. And more empty drawers. And there's a lid for something. And that's recycling. And that's garbage. And that's a build that I'm trying to piece back together. And this is something for a rebuild. So I know where a bunch of this stuff needs to go. The time-consuming thing is locating it all and grouping stuff out of the way. Because for some people it's the opposite. They don't know where things need to go, but they know how to get all of that stuff. I know exactly where things need to go. I just need to access all of it. Because I've stored it in all different places around here. Because it's just like sorting the different colors of M&Ms. Yeah, Strictly's neighborhood is doing fireworks. We used to go to the beach on Australia Day to see fireworks. And that's some Technic pieces. That's random. Yeah, so I have a whole bunch of Friends buildings from Main Street sets that I want to take the time to swap the colors. I posted pictures on Instagram a while ago comparing, and maybe a YouTube short as well, if anyone's interested, about the comparison between the Main Street set as is and the Main Street set of how I changed it. So when I finish making some of those changes, I'll want to provide links to some of that stuff to give people a better idea of what I'm talking about. But if you're curious right now, you can go to my YouTube Shorts page and my Instagram page to see all of that stuff. But I'm sick and I procrastinated on putting links in the description. Hey, Nate. Billy has lots of Lego sorting to do, and there's plenty of fireworks around you as well. Yeah. Yeah, because anyone that is online right now, I guarantee that there was someone in your neighborhood shooting off some fireworks right now. And the more things I come across while cleaning up all this stuff, the more I realize there are some builds from sets that I've already modified to put in my city that I need to take apart. Like, for example, remember when I modified that hot chocolate stand to convert it into regular coffee, so I didn't need this snow detail anymore? Like, I need to take this apart. And it'd be really cool to put this tree into my city, replace that white cone with a green cone. And I really like the way on this table, how they used the brown ingots to make it look like a chocolate bar table. I really like that. That could look good in a cafe. So I want to keep that build together, but dismantle the snow base. And I need to keep my bag of wheels next to my drawer of vehicle parts that the laptop is standing on right now. Will you be keeping the Mario cars in the city in the same place when you're finished? I want them to be there for a while. All those cars are going to be there until I build cars that'll eventually replace them. Yeah, so I always have different piles of stuff going around here, and I am pretty sure that there's batteries inside of here. Because if I take, because I don't feel any batteries inside of here. I do feel batteries inside of here. I forget if they're alkaline or rechargeable. And so someone was asking about my trains on my live stream the other day. And I need to get my shunter into the city to make sure the loading gauge is good enough at the back there. But yeah, so the main reason why I wanted to clean up, well, my motivation for doing this stuff today, despite that I'm sick, is that I am going onto a live stream after this by my friend Brickhive, and I'll try put out a redirect if he has his redirect settings set up, because I'm going to be building more of the Italian Riviera while we talk about stuff on his channel. He's trying to bring back an old live stream series he used to do, but he wants to make it a little bit more focused on specific conversations. Like last week, we were talking about to digital media, and because we all had different opinions about that, and now he wants to talk about influencers because we've got our opinions about that. I mean, most things that Brickhive talks about, I have an opinion about as well, which is why. Oh, that was a motorbike revving their engine, and there was someone's dog outside as well, and there was. No, he's still revving his engine, and there was a dog barking, and there was a plane flying. So everyone just loves to make their noise over here. My God. Everyone loves making noise. That's trash. That's trash. Oh, that's a wall piece. And that's trash. And that's for what I'm rebuilding. And this can get gripped right here. And I'm pretty sure I was handling somewhere that had these dark blue 1x2 plates. It's in one of these Pringles cans. There's some windows in there. I had a Pringles can or a Pab cup that had those. Oh, there's something stuck in there. What's that? Oh yeah, that was when I was storing dark red stuff in there. Yeah, I forget where I store dark blue. I forget what I did with that. That's why I need to put some. Well, actually, no, I can't do. Oh yes, I got a pad cup back here, where I'm storing dark blue 1x2 plates. There we go. And I've got a similar section where I'm storing dark red ones. And that's flat silver cones. Got a pad cup back there with some arches. And there's a broken ship back there. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Yeah, want to protect your pets from loud noises. Yeah, I really liked that too, because I didn't have a coffee chain in my city at that time. Our 4th of July is the 26th of January. Maybe I put it in one of these noodle cups, maybe? Or maybe I put it in a drawer? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. But I've got a drawer for some train pieces in there somewhere. But I need to test and see if there's batteries in this stuff. So I'm going to put these train parts into this lid for the time being. Because I need to do repairs on some of that stuff. And this is a lid for something that I don't know where it is right now. I think that lid is for that. We're not going to reach that right now. So I'm going to keep this off to the side. And I need to separate this stuff of stuff that I need to throw away and recycle. Need to keep all that stuff separated so I can wheel my cart out of the way. And I can bring this up. Yeah, so you know, I'm not doing anything else, so we'll might as well just keep the stream going, because I'm just doing all this stuff anyway. Oh, you got one of the pink Bucket Nation buckets, hey? Maybe you should go to the Bricksmith channel and see what Pink Bucket Nation is all about. So you can see what all the hype is about the Pink Bucket Nation. And maybe you might find his pink castle that everyone always talks about. Yeah, so I'm going to get this stuff. Oh, yes, I've remembered. I saved all of the recyclables from here, so I need to combine that with other stuff so that I can throw it away and recycle it. I'll have to compact that stuff. I'll have to compact that. But yeah, for those who were trying to guess what the CNC is, CNC is an acronym for Clean and Consolidate. And the job's not done. It is far from done. But I have an empty table. So before we end this stream in less than half an hour, I'm going to see if I can do some sticker surgery. So I'm going to take these wheels off. Yeah, consolidation. That was the other C word. So I'm going to take the wheels off of both of these sets. Oops! Kimbo fell off. And I'm going to try and swap these stickers out if it's the last thing I do before I die. So I think what I'm going to do is I need to get my standing knife to try and get underneath here on some of this stuff. See if I can get a ridge up. And hopefully that these don't rip or peel. Yeah, that's the first one. So now I've just got to use my finger to get at there. And that's coming off. Okay, there we can peel it off. Okay, that's the first one, and then put it on the yellow wheel. They are not the same wheel. One of them is yellow, one of them is gold, which is why I'm having to do this right now. Okay, that's the first one. Now let's do the second one. And all of my years of hand-eye coordination, playing Wii Sports, and becoming the class champion of 10th grade table tennis, and being a recreational badminton player at the rec center has all led up to me trying to pry these stickers off right now. I like to think I have fairly good hand-eye coordination. Just got to get my fingernail underneath once I create a gap. So I know that a lot of people have had to take stickers off Lego pieces in the past and then transfer them onto other pieces. Some people use the hot. Some people use the hairdryer technique to do it, but personally, I've never bothered with it. But who knows, maybe some other people have other techniques about how to transfer stickers onto different pieces. Because I know that there are out there. That's the second wheel. The wheel doesn't go on 100% perfect again. But stickers aren't made to last anyway, really. Okay, now let's go after the third one. So Strictly says last two living American founding fathers, Jefferson and Adams, both passed away 200 years ago. Oh, okay. So they died exactly 50 years after 1766. Yeah, and for those who don't know, the first fleet came to Australia in, I think, 1776. And then Australia was a bunch of colonies until they became states, when our country became a federation in 1901. So I guess the government of, I guess the governors of the Australian colonies at that time decided to wait until the 20th century started to officially become a federation. Because it was literally on New Year's Day, 1901, when they decided to do that. Okay, we pried off this sticker. Now let me peel it off. And that's peeled off. Let me transfer it on. There's the third wheel. So you can see that around some of these edges, they're not as perfect as what they otherwise would be. But at least I'm correcting the mistake I did in the past. So that's the third wheel. And now let's get the last of these. It's got to get it underneath there. Oh, that's prying off good. Yeah, that's good. And that was the easiest one to get pried off. And that was the easiest peel. And there we go. Transferred onto the right colour of wheel. So now King Boo has the correct colour wheels. So now King Boo has had his pit stop and can get back into the race. I'll put him behind Donkey Kong. And I'll need to take Wario out of his car. And I'll need to take the green shell off. It's kind of dusty and cold in here. So I still got a Wario W that I need to put on the hood of his car. And there's a magpie chirping outside. I like the Wario car too, because I've always liked how aggressively pink his vehicles are. Even though I don't like to drive Wario, I respect Wario as a character within the game. Because I prefer to drive the babies. So your baby Mario, your baby Luigi, Toadette, baby Daisy, Dry Bones, baby Peach. You know, characters like that. Because there's one bike they have which has good acceleration, but it's kind of lightweight. So you fall off the track easily on some courses. And now let's get these stickers on the way it should be, and the gold doesn't match up. You can see there that the gold doesn't match up. It's like it's using a light. It's like it's using a painted gold, but the mold is pearl gold. Because it's a little bit too dull to look like the old pearl gold. So yeah, there is color inconsistency on these stickers. Oh, there's trouble on your street. Ouch. Is there a fire because of the fireworks? Wouldn't be surprised if anywhere in the US right now is people being reckless with fireworks. I mean, have you seen all that stuff on social media about people setting their lawns on fire because they aimed the fireworks the wrong way? It's kind of like the pictures, it's kind of like the videos of when people launch fireworks into their assholes. Those are the funniest, in my opinion, because they're just harming themselves and they burn their butt. So yeah, now Wario has the right colored wheels, and we can put Wario back to drive his car. There we go. So we've done that little bit of sticker surgery, and that went better than I expected. The stickers didn't rip, and still has a decent amount of stickiness on them. Okay, and now Wario, after his pit stop, is back in the race. And there's another sticker sheet I don't need anymore. Yeah, that's one of Wario's carts that has the hang glider on it. I think those are so that when you jump on some of the tracks, you get a speed boost when you land. Not sure if that's in the speed stats or the acceleration stats or the mini turbo stat within the specs of those cars. But I'm pretty sure that's what the hang glider of those vehicles in the game are for. Yeah, so now we have room to get the box for the Italian Riviera out. And by the way, I still need to comb through this Leonardo da Vinci GWP to get the minifigure out of here. People are recklessly shooting their fireworks all over town. As I expected, it's illegal, but there are so many people doing that. Can't really do anything about it. Yeah, that's when there's more. That's when there's more criminals than there is people to police and enforce the law. Law and order. Because it's like that old Lego City Police animation, Criminals Everywhere, or whatever it was titled. If anyone's never heard about those animations, contact me via our DMs and I can send you a playlist to some of that stuff. So, what I'm going to do right now is I am going to open this and try to get the Leonardo da Vinci minifigure out of here. Now that we got this nice empty table again, because I've rearranged deck chairs on the Titanic. And this is a thumb opener box. And I'm going to assume the minifigure is in bag 1. Yes. So there's his torso. It is a great GWP. Have you already built this, Hoarder? There's his beard. Yeah. Anyone else out there? Have you built this GWP yet? There's his head. So I'm going to put his beard on top of his torso and then his head on top to clamp that in. And there's the Mona Lisa tile. I'm going to have him holding that. And there are his legs. And he's supposed to have a paintbrush and a paint palette. There's his paint palette. It's just the same one they've been using for years now. I'm not seeing this. Hey Johnny, we cleaned up the build table. We're going to end in 10 minutes. Shit. I don't know what just happened there. I think it might be in this other one. Yeah, there's his hat. And there's, if I can get this out, there's his paintbrush. So I'm going to put his painting stuff in. Oh yeah, I dropped the paint palette. That's what dropped. Ugh. So there's the Leonardo da Vinci minifigure, complete. And then there's the Leonardo da Vinci name tile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get something so I can keep that stuff together. What can I use? What's this? Yeah, there's a blue. Yeah, that's not even Lego. This will work. Leonardo da Vinci minifigure. Leonardo da Vinci name, and his prized masterpiece, Mona Lisa. So that's my mini shrine to Leonardo da Vinci. The minifigure, his name, and Mona Lisa. Gonna put the rest of this stuff back in the box. Because I'm not ready to build the actual set yet. I'll build that on another day. There we go. I'll build that on another day. And I can recycle some of this stuff. So yeah, really happy that I got the Leonardo da Vinci GWP. He also came in his flying machine set. That would have been where he had that long hair you're talking about, Hoarder. Yeah. He would have had the long hair in the flying machine, Alexandria, because he was flying rather than painting. Yeah. That's how I want to get this stuff eventually, is I want to have the cinematography where I build stuff, but then have the city at the top of the screen. I think that's nice cinematography to this camera angle. Strictly hasn't built it yet. A friend of yours is sending you one. Oh, nice. It looks like a pretty cool build, but mainly wanted the minifigure. Yeah, that was the case with me too. I think people would appreciate the build more if they have some of the other tribute GWPs. I don't collect the tribute GWPs, and I never got my hands on the Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine. But I did know that there are sets on the market that are direct to consumer that I would want to buy from Lego Shop at Home to get that GWP. So I got exactly what I wanted. Because to be honest, I didn't really care about the build for the flying machine. I just wanted the Leonardo da Vinci. So now I'm glad I got that. I'm glad I got that. Someone should mock Madame Tussauds wax museum with minifigures, and they could use Superman and Batman figures. I think, well, there's probably someone on Instagram or Flickr who has done that. You never know. But anyway, I'm happy with that. And I need to make sure that I got this configured the right way, so we can get the raid to Brick Hive afterwards. because I told Brick Hive if he does his live streams at that same time of day, and that is perfect for my schedule. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, the 5th of July, and that's now edited. Okay. Yeah. Nice. And I forget. Actually, let me check on my phone. Oh, damn! I forgot to do something. Never mind. Anyway, I'll get off of there because I don't think he's done it yet. Yeah, damn. And I've done everything I wanted to do today and more. So I'm very happy with myself right now. Hey Zelda, we just did everything I wanted to do on this stream today. We did a whole bunch of cleaning up, and I now have the Leonardo da Vinci minifigure. Yo, Cliff. I just did everything that we wanted to do today. Got the Leonardo da Vinci minifigure, cleaned up my build table. So now I can do projects in the garage and not have to do it on my dining table. Oh, a Hive did send me an early invitation. Yeah. So, yeah, so I'm happy with the Leonardo da Vinci minifigure, and I'm happy that I've rearranged deck chairs on the Titanic to get this set, to get this table available again. So I'm going to go open up Instagram so I can go to Hive's stream afterwards. And don't forget to leave a like on this live stream to tell YouTube that you like supporting the mayohosko channel. Did all of you guys just watch fireworks? I'm just editing something on StreamYard. Yeah, hold on. I'm just ending my live stream. Then we're gonna wait over here. Yeah. So that's everything. Anyway, yeah. So that's Hive getting ready for his Hive stream. Anyway, yeah. I think we're gonna end this now. So thank you for watching this live stream. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I'm going live over on the Brick Hive channel. So if you have YouTube, so if you have autoplay enabled, you will be automatically redirected over there. If you don't, you'll see a message at the top of the screen to go over to Hive's channel. So I'll see you on my next live stream tomorrow, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.